What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best ADS sensitivity or aim down sight sensitivity that you can use in Cold War. So let's get right into it. So to start off, if you're not sure what ADS sensitivity is or aim down sight sensitivity, it's this setting right here. It's ADS stick sensitivity, what the full name of it is. Now you have your low zoom and your high zoom. The difference is your low zoom is like, for instance, these iron sights here. Anything with iron sights, anything like that, that's not a scope or a really zoomed in reticle, that's going to be your low zoom. So pretty much any normal gun other than a sniper is going to be your low zoom. So that's what the low zoom is. And then the high zoom, like I said, is just your sniper rifles, or as it says right here, only applies to zooms with a magnification of over 4x. So as long as your scope or sight has an under 4x or 4x or under ADS zoom, then it's not going to apply. Now, as far as adjusting these, usually the high zoom I tend to leave on 1, which is the default. It's usually pretty good there for sniping, allows you to whip your sniper scope around quickly and whatnot. So I would recommend leaving that on 1. The one you really want to mess with here is the low zoom ADS sensitivity. This is the one that can literally make you a much better player just by adjusting it. So you can see I have it on 0.8, and I'm going to show you the difference in 0.8, which is what I play on and recommend, and 1, which is the default. So we're going to go to 1 here, and I'm just going to move my right stick to my aiming stick left to right in a pretty controlled manner. As you can see, it's going kind of on like each side of this truck pretty easy. I'm just moving it back and forth. It's moving pretty far pretty quickly. Let's say if I get into a gunfight with this sensitivity low zoom on 1, it's just going to be a lot harder to track him and maintain my sights on the enemy. It's going to just be a lot more difficult because it's just moving so quickly, even though I'm barely moving my stick. So that's why low zoom ADS sensitivity is such a good setting. Now we're going to go ahead and lower it to 0.8, which is what I play on, and now watch the difference in this. As you can see now, I'm moving it pretty much like the exact same as I was before, and it's just staying a lot tighter. It's not coming all the way out here, and if I do want to go that wide, it just takes longer, and I really just have more control. It's really about control. This setting just allows you to control your aim so much better. So if you're pre-aiming something, you're playing a main AR role or whatever the case may be, or you're trying to hold a doorway, I can just really readjust on both of these angles here, and I have a lot of control. Whereas if I'm on something like 1.0, yeah, I can do it and I could probably get better at it, but it's just a lot harder to control because it's just so easy to bump the stick and knock my shot off. So like I said, I play on 0.8, and that's what I would recommend on this game. It seems like a really perfect setting, at least for me. It's still pretty quick, and if you're in a close gunfight with like a submachine gun, you can always just let up and re-ADS, because as soon as you let up on the ADS or the aim down sight, it will go back to your normal sensitivity, which I play on 7.7. So it's pretty fast. So if you're right here and someone's around the corner, you don't want to be aiming in because then it is slow. That's the only disadvantage it is. But at this close range, you're probably going to be hip firing pretty much anyway, so you can just kind of do that. But anyways, I recommend 0.8. Now 0.9 is also okay if you do like to play a lot faster, or maybe you only play with submachine guns primarily. It is a little quicker like that. Then again, at range, it's still a little bit jerky, and I just don't really like 0.9. Especially once you get used to 0.8, because on Modern Warfare I played on 0.85, so this feels very similar to that, and I just have so much control and confidence in my shot with this setting. So that's really gonna do it for this video though. Hopefully it helped you out. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not, and this helped you out, because I think like 90% of you aren't even subscribed that are watching this. So go ahead and hit that sub button. Cold War is great. I'm gonna be having a lot more Cold War videos coming out soon. So yeah, it's gonna do it for me today. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.